There can be no order in a society where the law permits kings to gamble away their kingdoms and husbands to gamble away their wives. When the letter of the law becomes more important than the spirit of the law, when rules matter more than people, when order is established without compassion, it is time to re-examine dharma. If the earth is the goddess, clothed she is the domesticated, nourishing mother and wife. Unclothed, she is the wild, untamed goddess. Clothed, she gives milk. Unclothed, she demands blood. The disrobing of Draupadi is a visual representation of the collapse of order, the rise of the law of the jungle. Draupadi responds as Kali, refusing to tie her hair until she washes it in the blood of the Kauravas. Nothing will establish order until the blood of the Kauravas quenches the earth's quest for justice. Kali. Kali's bloodthirsty, naked and unbound form is indicative of the wild and raw state of the goddess when God is indifferent to her. Kali represents nature, the darkest recesses of the unconsciousness that can overwhelm culture when discipline gives way to desire and the social fabric collapses. The Pandavas agree to go into forest exile for 13 years, at the end of which the Kauravas agree to return them their kingdom. Since the Pandavas brought this upon themselves, their exile seems a fitting punishment. Rama's exile, by contrast, is imposed upon him by his ambitious stepmother Kekai. Unfortunately for Kekai, her son, Bharata, rejects the kingdom obtained through foul play. He is more than eager to return the kingdom to his brother on his return from exile. The Kauravas, on the other hand, refuse to do so. By going back on their word, the Kauravas once again demonstrate they follow the law of the barbarians, not the law of culture. Krishna then leads the Pandavas into the battlefield of Kurukshetra and does everything to ensure the Kauravas' defeat. The defeat of the Kauravas. The Kaurava army was first led by Bhishma, who could not be killed so long as he held a bow in his hand. He would never raise a bow against a woman, but women were not allowed into the battlefield. Knowing this, Krishna made Shikhandi ride on Arjuna's chariot. Shikhandi had been born with a woman's body, but later in life acquired a man's body. According to Bhishma, Shikhandi was still a woman. According to Krishna, he was not. Bhishma refused to shoot arrows at Shikhandi. Behind Shikhandi stood Arjuna, who took advantage of Bhishma's decision and shot 100 arrows through Bhishma's body as soon as the latter lowered his bow. After Bhishma fell, the Kaurava army was led by Drona. Drona was extremely attached to his son Ashwathama, so Krishna made Yudhishtira, who had never spoken a lie, tell Drona that Ashwathama was dead. You will be referring to a dead elephant, but he will think it is his son. In sorrow he will put down his weapons, said Krishna. Drona behaved predictably. As soon as he lowered his bow, Krishna ordered Draupadi's brother to behead him. Then the Kaurava army was led by Karna. Just when Karna came face to face with Arjuna, the wheel of his chariot got stuck in the ground. Dharma demands that warriors face each other on equal terms. Wait till I release this wheel, said Karna as he jumped from his chariot and tried to pull out the wheel. While his back was turned, Krishna told Arjuna to shoot the fatal arrow. Dharma does not apply to one who did not feel the disrobing of Draupadi was against dharma, argued Krishna. Finally, when the rest of the Kauravas were dead, Bhima challenged Duryodhana to a duel. Both were experts in the use of the mace, and in the fight that followed, it was clear that both were equally matched. Krishna then signaled to Bhima to hit Duryodhana below his waist and break his thigh. This was against the rules of civilized warfare. But it was done. Everybody condemned Krishna, but with the defeat of the Kauravas and the coronation of Yudhishtira, a new social order came into being, one in which